Best places to visit in Alaska, with its snow-capped mountains, breathtaking glaciers, national parks, and abundant wildlife, not to mention the northern lights and grizzly bears. Alaska is one of the most remarkable places on Earth. The self-proclaimed last frontier is home to some of North America's most remote regions and offers visitors an unparalleled wilderness experience. With a population of just over 700,000 people, which decreases significantly in the winter months. It's easy to explore this vast and untamed state without bumping into too many other tourists. Because it gets so few visitors, there are plenty of affordable hotels and B&Bs dotted around for you to choose from when planning your trip. If you're considering visiting Alaska soon, here are some of the best places to go. Denali National Park. Denali National Park is the crown jewel of Alaska's parks and preserves, and the site of the world's tallest peak, Mount McKinley. The park's name comes from the Dina people, a local Athabascan tribe who lived in the area for thousands of years. In Denali, you'll find world-class hiking trails, wildlife watching, kayaking, and rafting. You'll also come face to face with the stunning vistas of the Wrangell Street Glaciers Mountains and one of the largest mountain ranges in the world. The park's star attraction is, of course, the magnificent Mount McKinley, which stands at a whopping 6,190 meters, which is 20,320 feet, and gets covered in snow from mid-July until early September. Fairbanks. Fairbanks is known as the Golden Heart of Alaska. In the state's second largest city, the city's most famous attraction is the Chena Hot Springs, a popular outdoor health spa that consists of several pools, each with their own unique mineral composition. Fairbanks is also home to the Hubbard Gold Mine, the largest open-pit gold mine in North America. The city hosts the annual Alaska State Fair every August, which features livestock shows, rodeos, agriculture exhibitions, and quirky sideshow attractions like the human blockhead. Fairbanks is also the start of the famous Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race, which finishes in Nomi, making it the longest sled dog race in the world. Other notable sites in the area include the Gold Rush era town of Nenana, the Denali Park Road, the Alaska Sentinel Botanical Gardens, the University of Alaska, Fairbanks, and the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center. Kenai Fjords National Park. Kenai Fjords National Park is home to some of the state's most dramatic landscapes and has been an UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1955. The park is named after the large fjords that were formed by glaciers during the last ice age, and it is the only place in Alaska where you can see glaciers, mountains, and tidewater glaciers all on the same day. In the summer months, the fjords are filled with salmon, and you can watch them from a salmon viewing platform through an enclosed telescope. The park is also home to an abundance of wildlife including bears, seals, whales, eagles, and other native species. The park is also renowned for its spectacular hiking trails, including the Harding Icefield Trail and the Bear Creek Trail, which both lead to the breathtaking views of the fjords. Kodiak Island. Kodiak Island is home to the largest concentration of bears in the world, with up to 10,000 black bears living in the area at any one time. The island is also home to many other kinds of wildlife including bald eagles, humpback whales, seals, and sea lions. The island is best explored by foot, with many visitors choosing to hike the coastal trail, which begins in the west at the Salmon Creek Bridge and ends at the Russian River. You're likely to see the bears throughout the island, but you can also visit the Alaskan Sea Life Center and the Kodiak Wildlife Refuge to see the bears up close. The island also has a rich human history with a number of Native American villages and Russian trading posts to explore. You can also visit Lake Walk, a 10-mile long trail that follows a salmon-bearing river and leads to spectacular views of the surrounding landscape. Lake Clark National Park. Lake Clark National Park is located near the southern end of the Alaska Peninsula and is renowned for its wilderness and untamed beauty. The park is home to many rare plants and animals, including the Alaskan brown bear and the Lake Clark salmon. It covers a wide range of terrains, including old volcanoes and glaciers, and is home to the highest mountains in the Aleutian Islands chain. Some of the park's most popular attractions are the Lake Clark Pass Trail, which takes you to the edge of the park and offers stunning views of the lake below, and the Lake Creek Trail, which is famous for its riverside landscape. The park also hosts a wide range of wildlife, including caribou, black bears, eagles, moose, and salmon, and it's a great place to spot the northern lights during the winter months. Scenic flights and helicopter tours. When it comes to sightseeing, there's no beating the experience of visiting Alaska from the skies. Many of the state's most famous sights are best viewed from the air, and there are plenty of companies offering scenic flights and helicopter tours around Alaska's most breathtaking landscapes. A trip to the Hubbard Glacier is one of the most to-do activities in the state, and you can get there via helicopter from the nearby town of Sitka. Another great option is the Mount McKinley flight tour from Fairbanks, which takes you to the tallest mountain in North America and back again. If you're visiting during the winter months, you can also go on a sled dog sled tour. For a more unique experience, you can also travel by bunny sled, which is like a sleigh pulled by Alaskan Malamute dogs. Seward and the Alaskan Marine Highway. Seward is a small town located on the Kenai Peninsula and is the southern terminus of Alaskan Marine Highway, a ferry system that connects Alaskans' coastal communities. The ferry is the state's primary marine transportation system, and it runs between the months of May and September, when the weather is generally calmer. The ferry system offers a unique way to explore Alaska by sea, and you can even take your car with you. A trip between Seward and Whittier takes just over 5 hours, and a trip between Anchorage and Whittier takes around 8 hours. Whittier is another interesting place to visit in Alaska and is famous for being the closest port to the famous Joint Escape and Evasion Training Facility, JEET. Seward and Resurrection Bay. Seward is also the start of the Resurrection Bay Tour, which is one of the best ways to explore the stunning bay. The tour takes you to the nearby town of Greenwick, where the Kenai National Wildlife Refuge is located. The refuge is a great place to see a wide range of wildlife, including bears, moose, eagles, and salmon. For a bird's eye view of the bay, you can also take a tour with Wings and Waves, a company that offers seaplane rides over the bay. You can choose to fly to the nearby towns of Greenwick, Homer, or other surrounding destinations. St. Andrews and Sichuan. St. Andrews is a small fishing village located on the Alaska Peninsula, and it's one of the oldest towns in the state, having been founded in 1901. The village is famous for its King Crab Festival, which takes place every October and features a number of events, including a crab feed, a beauty pageant, and a king crab leg eating competition. Sichuan is another nearby city that is well worth a visit. The city is home to the Captain Cook Birthplace State Historic Site, which is a great place to learn more about the famous British explorer. Iditarod Rail, the most famous Iditarod Trail, a sled dog race that takes place every March, sees hundreds of mushers and their teams of dogs travel from Anchorage to Nome, the latter of which is a coastal town known for its salmon fisheries, Russian culture, and scenic views. The trail covers more than 1,000 miles and passes through spectacular landscapes, such as the Alaska Range and historic towns, including the Gold Rush settlement of Skagway and the coastal communities of Dillingham and Nome. The trail's popularity has grown in recent years and now sees thousands of tourists attend events and take part in the tours, where they learn about history and the culture of the indigenous groups that reside in the area. There is something for everyone in Alaska. From the stunning glaciers to the wild and remote fjords, there is no place like it. The northern lights are one of the most amazing natural phenomena in the world and can be experienced in several places in the state. The best time to visit Alaska is from June to September, when it is warm enough to go outdoors but not too hot. The days are long and you will have the best chance of seeing the northern lights. The best places to visit in Alaska are Anchorage, Denali National Park, Kenai Fjords National Park, St. Andrews and Sichuan, and Iditarod Trail and Fairbanks. Check out this other suggested video for your next tourist attraction. Subscribe so that you don't miss out on our future uploads, and ring the bell for notifications. Safe travels!